What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages? I was on Isla yesterday, believe it or not, on some weird, wacky, fucking situation on my Young Boa account that's banned. And so I decided let's hop on Isla, let's see what's cracking. And there was this guy there. I won't leak names because his name isn't really important, who he is. But me and him was having some fucking fun on Isla, both exploiting, having a fucking laugh, and it's how do I put this? Situations like that where I just sit there for hours on end having fun with another individual, just exploiting, just not even cozying, we're just fucking memeing, we're just killing each other for fun, using the fucking anti-exploit that's in Isla and having some fucking laughs. Shit like that is what makes us exploiters 100 times better than the fucking mods, right? Because exploiters can have fucking fun, right? You fucking the mods, right? They have such a bad name, right? To the extent of everyone in the DS community, doesn't matter who you are, an exploiter, a legit player, fuck, even in another mod, for fuck's sake. I've heard situations where there's mods clowning on other mods. Like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be on the same team and yet you're clowning on other people in your team? The fuck's up with that? I know I clown on other exploiters, but that's because they got a big ass fucking head and not looking at the facts, and I'm just 10 times better than them. But you motherfuckers, you fight each other? The fuck? That's whack, man. So, yeah, so situations where I'm just memeing with other exploiters and just having a fucking laugh, that shit is so fucking reassuring, and I do this a lot. Like, I have fun with people when I'm exploiting, okay? That's probably half the reason why I've exploited for so long, is because it is fun to other people fucking run around going, bro, your legs. What's up with your legs, dog? Like, bro. Does it not work on Baby Trike? Nah. It works on fucking Hothead. Hothead's so fucking funny. Literally, you just sit there with fucking Hothead, right? And its legs just fucking and people are like, what the fuck's going on? And then they realize it's a Hothead barrow and they're like, fuck. It's scary and hilarious. It's fucking nuts, man. It's whack. But yeah. People are blaming Vesp for the restats, because apparently the restats aren't going how they was originally told. Now, there is a couple of ways they could have done this. I've already had this conversation with another moderator, but I'm gonna say this on my YouTube channel as well. There's multiple ways they could have done this. I think one of the main reasons they're doing this is because they've done this sort of shit before. They did restats to make it more realistic or whatnot, more logical. But apparently the community didn't like that, and they got shit for it. Which, that's fine. I understand that point of view. When there's mods fighting other fucking mods and disrespecting each other, you know, you don't want more disrespect from fucking the community. So, you know, I get that side of it, but there's just so many ways they could have came around that. Like, they could just have voted, like, should we do this? Should we not do this? And again, in the past, I think they have voted for something similar like this, and the community said, yeah, we like this, and then turns out that it was complete ass. But the way that Cap and Dizzy were doing it, I gotta give it to them. They was doing good. Like, I hate Cap, okay. Not as hate is a strong word. I dislike Cap. And I'm mutual towards Dizzy because, you know, I had my karma with him when I had my god powers. I kicked him from the fucking game and I laughed. I was like, lol, what a faggot. So I get what they was doing was good. Okay. And now everyone's blaming Vesp because Vesp made that message, and so now everyone's blaming Vesp, which, you know, thank fuck. There's actual dirt that I can throw on Vesp now. I mean, I know there's already dirt on Vesp, but I wasn't witness to that. But now I am. I'm witness to this. And it's funny. Because everyone's blaming Vesp for this. That I know of anyway. I don't... Some people I just don't give a fuck about the situation. Like, fuck, the restarts aren't happening how they're supposed to? That's gay. And I spent a fucking 30-minute video on that shit, man. Like, I was gassed. I really, really wanted it to turn out how that stat sheet came out. Yeah, I knew that it wasn't final or whatnot, but I knew that I knew that it was going to be good. Okay, the restats, they may not have been finalized, but I like the direction that they was going. It was a good direction. So, a couple of ways they could have went through this. So, the first one is obviously, as I just said, the voting. They could have voted. They could have been like, right, does the community like this? Is this a good idea? Which, I'm in the clan side of things, okay? That's the most, I would say, the toxic side of DS. And I did not see one motherfucker complain about the restats. In fact, I was just happy that DS was getting updated at all. Hence why I made that video saying, do not disrespect the mods for what they're doing. This is good. If you want more fucking updates on the game that you like, why would you disrespect the mods when they're actually doing something now? You know, disrespect the mods when they're not doing anything, which they have been for months. That's fine, do that. But not when they're actually actively working on something. That to me fucks my brain. Why would you do that? So, yeah, I told them, I said in my YouTube video, don't disrespect the mods when they're doing this. We want updates, don't we? Why the fuck would you ruin your chances of ruin updates by fucking disrespecting the mods and shit? Like, that's dumb. Don't do that. You're a fucking bozo if you do. But yeah, sidetracked. So, voting. They could have voted, should this or not happen? And if it should, then POG. Another thing they could have done is, instead of publicly announcing that this is going to happen, and then make the restats such a big thing, as it was, they could have sat there and genuinely thought about it. Because if they're sidetracking on what they've done, or what they've said, it's clear that there wasn't enough thought into the original idea to begin with. It was just an idea of, the stats sucks. No one likes the stats. No one likes the range. Fucking Wyvern's hit range is fucking broken to begin with. So let's do something, and this seems cool, so let's do this. Instead of just being a child about it and just going, yeah, let's do this. This is a POG moment. They could have actually sat there and fucking thought about it. Like actual rational adults that they pretend to be by not talking to anyone. Like, those motherfuckers sit in the lobbies, just not talk to anyone. Like, bro, what the fuck? You think you're mature for not talking to anyone? Bro, you're a fucking kid. You're playing a Roblox game. You're not growing up. You're just showing yourself as a massive faggot. But, I digress. So yeah, they could have done that. They could have actually just fucking thought about it before they announced it. Because they announced it, right? Everyone got gassed. Everyone got excited. And then Vesp turns around and then says this? Motherfucker. You're a dumb motherfucker. You know that? You ruined something good. That was gonna be amazing. I was so excited for when that shit was gonna happen. Different stats for angry skins. Fucking different stats for the mayhems. It made logical sense. I sat there and I was actually for once applauding UG. I'm not even lying. I fucking hate UG with a passion. I swear to fucking God. Right? I cannot name. I am the biggest hater when it comes to UG. But I'm also not a fucking child about it. I know when and when not to hate UG. And when they was doing that was a good time not to hate them, because I was actually doing something constructive. UG, you never fail to impress me. So yeah. There's 2 suggestions alone, and I think loads of people can come up with better suggestions than what I've just come up with. This isn't me complaining, by the way. Obviously I did like where Hothead was going. I've recently been using Hothead, and Hothead's been my favourite skins for the longest of times. But I'm not considerably upset that it's not happening. I'm just upset of the process of it's happening. I mean, shit, because of this, I now have something to throw shit on for Vesp, and Vesp will probably be like, oh no, and start saying, I hate Boa, Boa can't, I don't give a fuck. I actually do not give a fuck. Vesp can go do one, bruh. Community manager, my ass. I don't care what people say about Xeno. Xeno is 10 times better than that ugly motherfucker. Sits inside all day, fucking trying to be a fucking... Literally, right? You think of Discord mods, right? That's literally just Vesp. That's literally Vesp. Fat, sits on their PC all day, and takes a shower once a month. Greasy hair, and probably uses mayonnaise to fucking wash their hair as well. Like that fucking guy on YouTube that everyone spoke about. But yeah, I'm done clowning on Vesp. I never hear shit from Vesp, so it's pointless fucking clowning on them for too long. But it sucks. The process sucks. But I think what they're doing is they're still gonna edit the ranges and stuff, and they're messing around with it on like testing and shit. Testing's been open for a bit. I would love to confirm if they patched King Kevin's script on testing or not, but King Kevin's script no longer works. For a Kevin issue, that's not like a you know, oh, it's been patched. It's an actual GUI issue, because everything on the GUI is so like secure and shit. It uses like fucking security and encryption and all that crazy shit. So it's gonna. Kevin, I don't know if Kevin wants to fucking fix that or not. I know loads of people in his Discord server's been talking about it, but yeah, so I can't confirm if it's been patched or not on testing. And quite frankly, even if it was patched, even if it wasn't patched, there's not much I could have done anyway, because Dizzy has been on that for a lot. He's been on testing a lot. So if I rock up as a Vilex behemoth, I don't think that would end well for anyone. But yeah, that's enough from Boa. I've talked enough shit. Yeah, that's about it. The strategy sucks that they went through. They could have actually thought about it or voted about it, but instead they just decided to do it. Now everyone that I know of is disrespecting fucking Vesp, which is good. That's gonna be it for me. If you somewhat enjoy me waffling like this, please let me know in the comment section. I do these type of videos a lot where I just run around as a basic dinosaur, exploiting speed and shit, and just waffle shit. If you do enjoy these type of videos, please let me know. I will gladly make more, or I will cut down on the amount that I have been doing, because I don't want to be uploading this type of content if you don't fucking like it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that'll be it from me. It's been your boy Boa, and I'll catch you in another video. Goodbye. Yeah.